Right now, someone at your company can probably open your payroll file. Not because they hacked anything, not because they did anything wrong, just because nobody ever told the system they shouldn't. This is one of those things I see constantly with small businesses, and it's almost never intentional. Here's how it happens. When you're first getting started, you create one shared folder. You give everyone access, and you move on because you've got a business to run. And that's completely reasonable. The problem is 5 years later, that folder has turned into this giant pile of payroll records, client files, HR documents, financial statements, and nobody ever wanted to go back and ask who should actually be allowed to see what. So you ended up with a situation where your receptionist can technically browse client contracts and your newest hire can poke around in folders they absolutely have no business being in. And most of the time, nobody realizes it until something goes wrong. Let me give you two scenarios that I see play out in real businesses. First one is an employee leaves and not on great terms. If that person had access to everything on your shared drive because you got real exposure at the moment they walk out the door. The second one is a phishing attack, which, trust me, is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. If an attacker gets access into one employee's email account, the damage they can do is limited to whatever that employee can access. If that employee could see everything, now the attacker can see everything too. Tight access controls are one of the most effective ways to contain that kind of damage. The fix for this has a name, and it's called least privilege access. And the idea is simple. Each person in your business should only be able to see the data they need to do their specific job and nothing else. Partners get everything. Staff accountants get their assigned client files, administrative staff gets scheduling and billing documents, marketing gets marketing stuff, and nobody wanders into payroll unless payroll is their job. This can all be set up inside of Microsoft 365 using SharePoint and some basic security groups. It's not exotic technology. It just requires someone to sit down and actually do it. And here's one more thing worth mentioning. If you're thinking about adding any kind of AI tool to your business, this becomes even more important. A lot of AI tools work by reading and interacting with files they can access. If your AI can see everything because everyone can see everything, you've handed a very powerful tool access to data it absolutely should not have. Sorting out your access controls now is the right move before any of that. If you're not sure where your business stands on this, drop a comment below and we'll reach out to us directly and we can take a look and tell you exactly where your gaps are.